was a light and the end of a very dark period in my life. So it meant a lot. It was a perfect weekend. I'm very blessed that my body healed and I was able to be there enjoying the music and the band that means so much to me.
Welcome back to Foos Files, episode 4, and we've got another first. It's a mini-series called Storytellers, which 99% of you, of course, will have worked out is a riff on an autobiography by a certain singer and frontman that we all know and love. So, this is going to be a series of short stories from you, the fans, the heartbeat of the Foos community, unfiltered, just going to let you talk, and we'll drop these in every couple of weeks as a bit of a break from the long-form content, and to give you all a break from my voice too. Don't forget, the DMs and email inbox are always open if you want to be our next storyteller. So if you've got a cool Foo Fighters story, it might be a time that you've met them, might be crazy lengths you've gone to get to a show, or anything personal about how the band have impacted on your life, get in touch, foosfilespod@gmail.com, or DMs open on Instagram too, @foosfilespod. So our first storyteller is Cheryl Fineman, a Foo Fighters fan based in Florida. Now, we all know about Dave Grohl falling off stage and breaking his leg in 2015, fighting through the pain barrier to carry on performing. Well, Cheryl suffered a nasty break of her own that almost scuppered her plans to make it to a Foos show at Boston Calling in 2023. But as you're about to hear, there was no way this setback was going to keep her from seeing the band that she loves.
So it was early 2023, maybe, I don't know, middle of January, and Boston Calling tickets had just gone on sale. And I'd moved to Miami from New York City in 2020 during the pandemic. So I had missed the guys when they opened up the Garden in 2021. And obviously they have not been to South Florida. So I was super excited. It's been a long time coming. I've been a fan since day one. So it was great. I was super excited and I snagged 2 VIP tickets. The wheels were in motion. I convinced my girlfriend that we were going to fly up from Miami to Boston in May, and we were both excited about this trip. So about a week later, oddly, and I had never broken a bone before in my life, I took a gnarly spill in my house, cracked my ankle open, and broke my foot in 3 different places. I think it's called the trimolar fracture. I kind of blocked out that time in my life. But from what I do know, from what I've read about Dave's foot injury from his ortho podcast and some of the interviews that he's done, is that his injury was quite similar, if not identical, to the one I had. Pretty intense and painful break. So anyway, I was put on a stretcher, immediately went to the hospital, met with my surgeon to talk about the plate and screw surgery. And the first thing I had asked him was, what do you think about me getting to Boston in May? And so my husband obviously thought I was insane or hallucinating. Surgeon thought the same. Maybe I had too many pain meds, tried to manage expectations, and told me that was likely not going to happen in May. Anyway, so I had the surgery and was in my house for 3 months, not walking, listening to a ton of music, a ton of Foo music. And I would say about April, I was cleared to start doing physical therapy, very minimal physical therapy. And then I'd say, so that was about a month. And then the week before Boston Calling, I was in fact cleared by my surgeon to fly to Boston. Crazy. I don't know, maybe I'm insane, maybe not, but I was cleared and we went. Brought a cane, had my girlfriend with me. We obviously didn't stand in VIP. We sat in the ADA section. It was amazing. It was all the things that a Foo show means to me. It was a light and the end of a very dark period in my life. So it meant a lot. It was a perfect weekend. I'm very blessed that my body healed and I was able to be there enjoying the music and the band that means so much to me.
But Cheryl's story didn't end there. A few months later, she had the opportunity to share the tale of her long road to Boston calling with none other than Dave Grohl himself.
Fast forward the following February, randomly, I got the opportunity or chance to meet Dave, who I'd never met before, first and only time. I won't go into specifics about that, but I did get the chance to speak with him for a moment, a small moment, and I did tell him my broken foot story. I was now obviously the storyteller, ironically. So I told him about my foot, and I thanked him for being such an inspiration to me, seeing that his injury was so similar and he was able to push through all that pain and persevere. And if he could do it, I can do it. And that's actually what he said to me. He said, if I could do it, you can do it. And he's right. And we can. And there's always a path forward.
Huge thanks to Cheryl for sharing her story, and thank you for listening to Foos Files. Don't forget to hit the follow or subscribe button on your favourite podcast app to make sure you're the first to hear about any new episodes. Take care and see you next time.